The Meteorological Service of Jamaica is on high alert for a possible weather system which may develop next week. According to the Meteorological Service of Jamaica, they are closely monitoring the region because weather projections indicate that a weather system may develop sometime next week, which may affect Jamaica. According to meteorologists at the Met Service, it is too early to indicate whether a system will actually develop, as is being projected by various weather models. However, if the system develops and moves into the region of Jamaica, which could happen around next week, Thursday or Friday, the models seem to be indicating that this is highly likely, but that it is almost an entire week away. Despite this uncertainty, it should be noted that persons need to remain alert and prepared. Every hurricane season calls for persons to practice the necessary hurricane preparedness measures. It is better to be prepared and nothing happens than to be ill prepared and something happens. The National Hurricane Center is currently monitoring 3 low-pressure systems that are over the Atlantic Basin. The first low-pressure system is located near the Lesser Antilles, and according to the National Hurricane Center, it has become less defined since yesterday. They have also stated that strong upper-level winds are expected to continue to inhibit the low pressure's development while it moves west-northwestward over the next couple of days. Although the development is no longer anticipated, the National Hurricane Center is saying that the system may produce locally heavy rainfall across portions of the Lesser Antilles, the Virgin Islands, and Puerto Rico over the next few days. This first system, there exists a 0% chance of formation during the next 48 hours and 5 days. The second system that is being observed is a broad non-tropical low-pressure system, and it is expected to form during the weekend several hundred miles east-southeast of Bermuda. The National Hurricane Center is expecting some slow development early next week while this system moves south-westward and then westward. The system is later expected to pass midway between Bermuda and the northern Lesser Antilles. This system has a near 0% chance of formation during the next 48 hours. Also has a low 20% chance of developing during the next 5 days. The third area of concern in the region is a broad low pressure system which may form by early next week over the southwestern regions of the Caribbean Sea. Some gradual development of the system will be possible thereafter while it moves slowly west-northwestward. This system has a near 0% chance of formation during the next 48 hours and a low 20% chance of formation during the next 5 days. According to meteorologists, tropical storms may form next week in the Caribbean Sea or in the Atlantic Ocean. These meteorologists are observing 2 areas very closely for potential tropical development. One of these areas that is of primary concern is the western regions of the Caribbean Sea. The other area is located in the central Atlantic to the southeast of Bermuda. 2 tropical storms may form next week, as this very active 2020 Atlantic hurricane season continues with its record-named storm pace. Hurricane Delta was the most recent storm coming out of the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season. Hurricane Delta made landfall in Louisiana as a Category 2 storm. Currently, the National Hurricane Center is monitoring 2 areas of concern, each of which may develop into a tropical depression or a storm next week. Most of the information that is required to give an early forecast is currently unavailable because the systems have not yet developed. The system that is located to the southeast of Bermuda is considered to be a non-tropical low-pressure system, and it is located more than 500 miles east-southeast of Bermuda. However, it is extremely to the north of Leeward Islands, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands. The system that is located to the southeast of Bermuda is being referred to as Invest 94L. Forecasters are expecting that this system may develop enough convection to become either tropical or a subtropical depression or storm by the middle of next week. With blocking high pressure aloft to its north, this system may not be able to simply take off immediately into the open North Atlantic, but may rather stall and slowly move as next week progresses. Stands, this system is not a threat to the United States East Coast. However, the pressure difference between strong high pressure over the North Atlantic Ocean and this disturbance should eventually generate swells that will push towards parts of the East Coast, leading to high surf and rip currents next week. This rough surf may extend to the Bahamas and north, facing coast of Hispaniola, Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands, and even the Leeward Islands as well. Onshore winds for this week will come from this system and may increase steadily and may peak at king tides along the southeast coast. This cycle has already caused minor street and dock flooding in Florida. The second system that is being monitored is located in the western areas of the Caribbean Sea. It is a broad area of low pressure that is expected to develop early next week to the east of Central America and to the south of Jamaica and the Cayman Islands. While some ocean heat content was stirred up by Tropical Storm Gamma and Hurricane Delta, the Caribbean Sea is still extremely warm enough to support tropical storm development. Wind shear remains low. A tropical depression or storm may form sometime next week in this area. Beyond that, the strength or final track of this potential system remains extremely uncertain. The system will be drawn north or northeast late into next week. Interest in the Cayman Islands, Jamaica, Hispaniola, and Cuba should monitor the progress of this system very closely. It should be noted, however, that it is too soon to tell if this system will ever pose a threat to Florida or any other parts of the United States East Coast. These two potential systems are both located in areas that have seen development before this in the late parts of the hurricane season, from the Central Atlantic Ocean to the Caribbean Sea. Hurricane season has seen 25 storms, and we have moved to using the Greek alphabet for additional named storms for only the second time in history. If both of these systems become named storms, they will be called Epsilon and Zeta, the fifth and sixth letters of the Greek alphabet. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about these two potential systems that are expected to develop over the region next week. Be safe, stay prepared. Thanks for watching.